Hi Jill.
Hi Nicole, did you read about any endangered species?
Yes, I did. Let me tell you about the Arctic polar bear. First of all, the Arctic polar bear is one of the world's largest predators. They spend most of their time walking around the Arctic on large chunks of floating ice. This ice is extremely crucial for their survival. Unfortunately, it is now melting from under their feet due to global warming. Currently, the CO2 levels on Earth have reached 300 parts per million. This causes the atmosphere to become thicker, not allowing as much heat from the sun to be released back into space. Greenhouse gases are retaining the excess heat, causing the Earth's temperature to rise. Because of all the excess heat, the Arctic ice is melting faster than normal. This is causing the polar bears to have to swim longer distances. Most polar bears cannot swim that far, so they end up drowning.
That is so sad. They are so cute. Except when you see them eating a seal. There are around 25,000 endangered species around the world. We have not yet discovered them all, but that is how many scientists have estimated. The endangered species I read about is the snow leopard. Its scientific name is Panthera uncia. The snow leopard is located in Central Asia. China currently has the largest population of snow leopards on Earth. Snow leopards are on the endangered species list because they are being poached. People are illegally hunting them to sell their fur. They are also being hunted for their bones to sell and for some traditional Asian medicines. Another reason for them being endangered is because they have lost most of their habitat due to more civilization and livestock moving into their breeding and hunting areas. This has caused the snow leopards to become isolated and vulnerable.
That is unfortunate. The snow leopard is such a beautiful animal. Did you know there are ways to reduce the human impact on endangered species?
Oh, how?
Well, we can recover and protect the important areas and respected habitat that endangered species are living in. We can also promote the exchange between populations to increase the genetic variability. We can promote the essential elements that the endangered species need to survive, as well as the isolated species. And finally, we can put a limit on the certain number of hunters and fishers to prevent overkilling of the Earth's endangered species.
We can also try to reduce global warming. We can reduce global warming by reusing and recycling materials, by buying energy-efficient products. And we can make sure to turn off lights and other electronics when we are not using them.
And don't forget that we can always encourage others to practice environmentally safe procedures.
Did you know about the Endangered Species Act?
Yes, it was signed by President Richard Nixon when it was passed in 1973. It was passed to protect the limited number of some species from extinction.
Yes. But before it was passed, President Richard Nixon declared that the current species conservation efforts were inadequate. So he then called on the 93rd United States Congress to pass a comprehensive endangered species legislation. Luckily, it was passed, and it now mandates that the government pinpoint endangered animals and make efforts to protect them.
I learned so much today. I visited some amazing websites that gave me so much information on endangered species. For example, environmentalgraffiti.com, environment.about.com, scientificamerican.com, and snowleopard.org.
I couldn't agree more with you. I loved reading about the snow leopards. This summer Miss McManus and I are going to Sprinkles, and we are going to talk about snow leopards and the books we have read. I cannot wait.
That sounds like a lot of fun. Eat a vanilla cupcake for me.
I wish she had a Facebook so I can add her and be friends.